I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor Fantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning. But through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
Okay, and with that, we are here. Didn't want to interrupt the cutscene and everything, so I was waiting to introduce this, but welcome to Let's Try Metaphor Fantazio. So, this game is by Atlas, the same company that has been known for Persona and whatnot. I am not like a big Persona fan. I'm more, I guess you could say, casual in that regards, and it's mostly centered around Persona 4. But I have heard a lot of good things about this game. I've heard a lot of people talking about it just recently. I went to Youmacon the other weekend. A lot of people talking about it there, even cosplays from it. And I wanted to try it out. I know this game had just come out, and I noticed there was a prologue demo. And I felt like, you know, this would be a good way to try this out, to see what the gameplay is like, to see what the story is like, to see what this game even is, because I don't know. I have no context for this whatsoever. I don't know anything going into this. But from that first opening cutscene, it seems like we're centering around, like, high fantasy kind of kingdom here. This one guy killed the king and is now kind of like continuing to maintain appearances within the court. So we have possibly a traitor, but there could be more to it. We have almost no information to go off of yet, so I'm not going to make any judgment calls until I have something more. But yeah, we're going to get into this. As it said here, This is just the prologue section of the game, I guess. I don't know exactly how long that's going to last. But save data can be carried over to the full version. Which is really good if we do end up wanting to continue this down the line and get the game. So for those who are new to the channel and don't know what a Let's Try is compared to a regular Let's Play, it's basically just as it sounds. We are going to try out the game. We're going to, like, give the demo a chance to impress us. And if it does, we will continue to play the game down the line in the future. Otherwise, we'll probably just not continue. And hell, I may want to continue playing it on my own time, too. That's another option. Will I want to continue doing a Let's Play of it? Do I want to continue playing on my own time? Or am I just not interested? I don't know, but we're going to give this a chance and see what it's like. So let's get going. Okay. So let me check settings real quick. I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit here, because music does tend to get pretty loud. Vibration, auto advance. Auto advance dialogue with voice. Yeah, we can keep that off. Anime subtitles. Display subtitles for the anime cutscenes. Yeah, we want those on. All of this seems fine so far. Now, I don't know what kind of gameplay this is either. Apparently it does have horizontal and vertical cameras. I don't know, like, if it's, like a turn-based type of game, or if it's, like, more of a action type game. I don't know. Let's go for fast on message speed. I think mostly everything's going to be fine as it is. We are doing English, as you may have noticed, as I hope you noticed. We're just going to do English. I don't really have any strong preference, obviously, because I don't know it, but it makes it easier in case I miss anything. I can, like, both read and hear it. You know what I mean? So, we're going to start this. Let's see what we got with this prologue demo. You can definitely tell it's Persona, though, based on the graphics. It's like they have a very specific style to the to Atlus's games. Okay, that looks like more modern day.
I can feel you watching.
Is this an isekai? Am I gonna get isekai'd into a fantasy world?
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
What is your world?
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are.
Okay.
The one who meets my eyes across a strange...
I'm sure I know some of the voice actors in this. Like, I probably know them from other projects and whatnot. Who are you who shall guide the protagonist? Okay, so this is my name. Corn. Connie. Your name is indeed Connie. You will name the protagonist later, yes.
Ah, a most unusual name.
I don't think it's that unusual.
In our world, which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Sure.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
You know, the fact that your name is Scheming Man doesn't make me want to trust you.
Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Yeah, I got the fantasy vibes already.
Can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you?
I mean, if you're talking about, like, there being, like, heavy politics in both, then I guess not.
If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
And what is that?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? So is fantasy basically just, you know, fake imagination unimportant, basically. I'm gonna say not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds.
Yeah. Because fantasy, like in stories and various things, can absolutely affect real life. It can affect culture and whatnot.
This must be what you believe.
Sure.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
Fair enough.
But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than
It sometimes is, not always.
Then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
Sure.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself.
Alright.
So, let this tale begin.
Let's do it. Okay, so on a lot of games, I like to go for a more story-based difficulty because it's just how I enjoy games. I'm not big into the challenge. I'm not big into like, oh, I need this to be difficult. I need to have like a tough time on it because it makes it feel more challenging, more rewarding for me. I view it more as like I'm in this for the story. I'm in this for the fun. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with easier storyteller. Also, difficulty can be changed later on. I think easy would be a good place to start. If I feel like that's too easy, maybe I'll go up to normal. And if I feel like it's one of those games where easy is not actually easy, I'll go down to storyteller. There are some games where easy difficulty is like a lot more difficult than you would think. But we'll start with easy. Because again, that's just like how I like to play. It's how I like to enjoy games.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
I have a fairy in my bag.
Is it true then? The king is dead.
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now
You
the
do
monsters
not
are
look like
roaming
you would
in
have
broad
that
daylight.
voice.
No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories. To say nothing of the vacant throne.
You have very long ears.
Mark my words.
Are you an
That
elf?
much is
I assume you're an elf.
What's the problem?
I think it's a monster. I was wrong, it's bandits. Okay, that surprised me.
For the militia. Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute.
Okay, so you guys are working for the turncoat.
Against us.
Possible
If
turncoat.
you're against us.
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What
Look
have
at
we
me.
got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears.
Knife ears?
Like you. What you got? in the
Why does that feel
capital?
derogatory?
Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
What's up? Yeah, alright. Well, that was maybe stupid.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line. Unless you want to get stuck. Like
Oh, well, okay. Hey, you've been impaled.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Oh, I like you. Okay. Are we gonna be okay? I feel like that would have broken some bones. Or at least bruised us up quite a lot.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap.
Gallica.
You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
For now.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
I mean, sure. Oh, okay, so we have dialogue choices. Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up,
I don't know what the
there's no
mission
going
is.
back.
Tradia Desert. Okay.
Think we'll make it?
Find a place where we can see the whole area. L to move, hold R2 while moving to dash, and press circle to dodge enemy attacks. Okay.
Let's go.
So, dodge enemy attacks. Oh, hi.
Watch out!
Press L2 to use phase sight. Okay.
Okay.
Oop. Hello.
Hurry!
Sandworm Velino? Okay.
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
Okay, so it's...
That's an ad.
It is combat, like, in world.
Come and get me.
We don't enter, like, a turn-based thing.
Please, wait.
Well, I think I died.
Answer me.
Wow, alright.
Will
I got
tail end here?
hit, like, twice.
Okay.
Am I really that weak?
Ugh, I think they see us.
So am I just supposed to be running right now? Not actually fighting? There's a lot of creatures around here, so maybe so. Okay.
Look.
Yeah, because if I'm dying in only 2 hits, that seems bad. Seems like I don't want to fight right now. And she did say run.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do.
Not a clue.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
Well, tell me what that is.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die.
Sure.
And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least.
Sure.
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
So what's your usual spell?
Right.
Okay.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Sure.
Look! Over there!
Yeah, looks like it.
Let's go. Got a sec? Watch out!
I'm ignoring them, don't worry.
No, looks like they found us. I don't like this.
We Gucci. We're at the road. What's happening? Oh. I was already running for it.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Ukrainia. The year is 785. Ukrainia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king.
You mean murder?
Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Do I have to click something here? No, okay, it just continues. That just felt like it held on that for a while. And it held on that one very much less, for a lot less time. Also, that upside down triangle-shaped building in the middle looked very impractical. Oh, alright. Suddenly we're in the modern world. I am confused as to, like, equatable time period this is supposed to be like. I guess it's a fantasy world, so you can kind of combine things, but...
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Racism?
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you.
So are they like the Faunus from Ruby?
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Uh-huh.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
So it's like it very much feels modern, but then there's like fantasy and like medieval aspects that it's like it's throwing me off.
Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else.
I don't know the difference between tribes.
Stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play.
Okay, so it's not been made publicly known that he was killed?
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the...
Okay, and the prince was killed too.
Succession is coming, I tell
This
you.
Luis guy seems to be probably behind that, I would wager.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
So he's a count?
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Okay.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
What do you mean stricken?
We've done all in our power.
Is it like a curse?
Not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse.
Yeah, okay.
How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
Okay. So, we're affiliated with the Prince and these scholars and all, and we're to infiltrate the military in order to deliver a message in relation to this?
This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close.
Yeah, okay, so that answers that question for sure.
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative.
If we were close to the prince, then wouldn't people recognize us in the capital? I'm confused. How does this work? It just feels like if we were close to the prince, we would be a face, especially with how unique looking we are, let's be honest, that people would recognize.
Remember, nobody here knows who we are.
How?
Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
Does nobody know the prince is alive? And if so, how does nobody know who we are if we were close to... I have no idea. I am so lost.
Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Unless we were like some kind of secret friend or something.
So?
Okay. So Triangle, Gallico give ideas or hints. R1 is local map. Press up on the control pad in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
So this is our local map. We're heading basically straight forward. And we can save by doing that. Okay. Looks like we could talk to people.
Oh, come off it.
Oh, okay. What's wrong with me being here? Okay. So, our tribe, the Elda, or my tribe, I guess, is said to wield, like, evil magic that goes against the church. Which is probably propaganda, probably entirely false. But you know, the church likes to, you know, make up shit like that. Okay. So we can only talk to certain people. People with those, ellipses above their heads. Hello? Okay, you're clearly someone important. I just can't do anything more in regards to you right now. People will automatically talk about us, I guess, as we pass by. Oh, hello. I was about to talk to someone else there, but...
Look at that. The new model's out now.
New model? These look like necklaces. I don't usually call necklaces models.
I'd be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Okay, so it's not just a necklace, it's like some kind of tool? Or something like that? Specifically for use of magic?
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has
an igniter. Okay.
So many different types, too.
So, the one on top of that staff before was an igniter. And everyone was surprised that they had one. And it seems like there's different types of igniters, but they're pretty commonplace, it looks like, if they're just selling them in stores.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic.
Sure.
Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside.
Okay, and that's why everybody out there was surprised about it?
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like.
Well, you're a fairy,
and
so...
I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
So fairies, like in a lot of media, typically have a high affinity for magic. And it seems like the more humanoid races, I guess you could say, like humans, elves, however the races are said in here, seem to not be able to cast magic typically. They have to use a tool.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child.
Oh, now you'll talk to me?
Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Speaking of eyes, I'm just like staring at the eyes in her little profile over there. It's like with the pure white lashes and everything. It's like I've always really liked white lashes when they're done well. I feel it's rare to see them done super well, but they're done very well here. They stand out in just the right way. Not to mention complement with the hair and the markings on the face. I don't know if those are tattoos or if they're something else. I don't know. But very, very, very pretty design.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this
okay.
shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
I might be.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter.
Is it?
And would make the
looks like a bird.
Souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
Yeah, well, no one asked you.
I've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power.
I mean, that sounds about right. Also, your name is now Igniter Merchantress. Merchantess? Merchantess.
More practically,
I added an R there that wasn't
you
there.
might call it the world's most potent magic igniter.
If you say
And in
so.
the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Right.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I like her suit coat too, with the blue and the diamond shapes on the inside. I just really like her design. I think she's neat.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Yeah, alright. See you later,
Well,
pretty fancy
that was
lady.
unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
I was led into this. This wasn't my decision.
Let's head there.
Hello. I mean, he's also the bad guy. So, again, from what we can tell so far.
You are.
Building on the left. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, so yeah, people here are pretty terrible. Okay. Guess we're going this way. Grand Trad. Oh yeah, everybody's noticing. Okay.
All right.
New memorandum? Oh, this tells us what everything... Okay. So Sanctism is the religion we have here. Closire? A state religion, of course. And the recruitment center is where we are going. And we can also look up people. So yeah, the Elda tribe is the 9th tribe. Oh, I thought they said there was 3. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Maybe I mistook something. Distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes. So there's 8 tribes normally that are like more commonly known, and then there's like the 9th tribe that's not necessarily secret, but not thought about a lot. They're condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the Church. Well, I mean, dangerous to the teachings of the Church, absolutely, but... actually heretical or anything, more than likely not. Super small population, face a lot of discrimination, and some people outside of main cities don't even believe they exist. Okay. So then we have some other tribes here. We have the Clemmer tribe, which are these guys here. So they have the horns. The Clemmers have the horns. Okay. Otherwise, pretty average in appearance. The royal family are Clemmer. Okay. So, even though they're pretty average in appearance outside of the horns, they tend to be, like, very powerful in terms of their status. Then we have the Rusainte? However that you pronounce that. The Rusainte tribe. I'll just say that, Rusainte. One of the most populous. Okay, so they're like the elves of this. They're just not called elves in this. They're called the Rusainte. Excellent physique, superior martial prowess. Rusainte women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Okay. So they're not only, like, agile or whatnot, they're strong, too. They're very, like, skilled in physical abilities. Many work in the military and often hold key offices, as influential as the Clemmer, and the 2 tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Okay, so the Clemmer and the Rusainte are the head tribes in a way. There's also the Parapis tribe. Okay, so these are like the animal people. These are like, I compared them to the Faunus from Ruby. And it seems like they probably are very similar. Recognizable by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin not seen in other tribes. Physically adept and often honest with their emotions. Reputation for hedonism. Drawn to parties and festivities. Okay. Okay, so the prince, who is under the curse currently. The heir to the throne of King Hythlodaeus V. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. Okay, so his recovery was interrupted. Oh, interesting. He and his closest aides vanished from the castle. Okay. Interesting. So several years after he was initially cursed, and then a few years back, he was declared dead. But he is alive, he's still cursed. So, we must be a friend from after he disappeared then, right? Probably after he... Yeah. That's what I have to assume. Okay, so Gallica. Traveling boy is crazy. Doubling as chaperone. Fairy traits, yeah. Okay. And Forden. Aestivum Forden, the 78 Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church. That is a... Okay. The state religion, yeah. So he's the leader of the church. He's basically like the Pope. Leader of the Crown Theocracy. Despite hailing from the Roig tribe. Okay, I don't think we've heard about that tribe yet. Broad base of support. Okay. We also have history. We have magic. We don't need to look at all of this right now. I was just kind of interested in the people. The story thus far. Let's just continue. Oh, hold on.
You there?
Okay, a Mastari shop.
Hey, sorry.
Bye-bye now.
Okay.
I'm out of ideas.
So it's to the left up here? So it's right here. Yeah, it's this building.
Dear me.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward.
I mean, let's hope.
Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious.
Fair enough.
As long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
Okay.
Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay, you got this.
You made it sound like you weren't coming in.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Well, this dude seems like an asshole.
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Alright.
But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore.
Damn.
But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
I'm looking at this other dude's hair. It's like, it's just a circle. It's just a circle around his head. It's like, it's not even an afro or anything. It's just... Your hair astounds me, good sir.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Yeah, the recruiter here.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
All right. Hi.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone.
Clearly not.
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
All right. What is... Huh? That sounds scummy, but in a, like, roundabout way. And it's like, what?
So, what brings you to enlist?
Okay. I need the money.
The money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else?
Yeah.
But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work.
We were told to be honest, and that seems like a very honest answer.
So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I mean, I have some combat skills, it seems like, but I didn't seem like that strong. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm small but quick.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh?
Why are you assuming I'm a coward?
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Jesus. Hate you. Okay, so here's where we get to name our character. Okay, so our character is male. Like, that is canon. This is, like, a world that seems to have pretty, like, fancy, uppity, kind of, European names. I'm trying to think of what a good name would be here. I'm gonna go with Nico. I think Nico sounds like a good name. Yeah.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings. So
Yeah, I've seen the monsters.
We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first employment.
Yeah, alright.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission.
So is there like different armor and stuff you can wear then as well? I assume you can get different igniters and whatnot, but is there like different, like can you change your outfits and stuff? I'm really curious about that, because I like games that have that option. Okay. Hello?
Whatever.
Yeah. What about you? Oh yeah, you're this dude. A countryside son of a lord. I mean, it's still a noble.
Well.
So you're definitely gonna become a character. You stand out way too much.
What's the world coming to?
Reeve, is that money in this? Of course. Okay. Can I just skip ahead? Hello.
Uh-huh.
2? I'm not the only one? Do I actually have to wait?
Let's hurry.
Am I not in line? Oh. There we go. I didn't notice that before. We have to, like,
I heard they get sightings.
actively choose to get in line.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like, human...
Okay.
Next. Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others.
No.
Surely not. An elder. It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Shut up.
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
No one asked you.
It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
He's sassy.
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it?
Okay, so you say it like Clamar, not Clamar. Okay.
You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Roussant. Okay. So I was kind of close. Roussant. You say it like French.
Oh, forget the tribes.
I guess that makes sense,
This is
though.
a matter of pride.
All right.
Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I'm good.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Yeah, you're definitely going to be an important character.
Don't make my job any harder, please.
I wasn't doing anything.
Your igniter.
Cinder igniter. So yeah, there's different types of igniters, okay.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic.
All right.
To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Sure. Okay. So that's how I guess we're wearing ours, or? Yeah, we saw different forms.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity map.
Wow, that's a real map.
Yes.
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
All right.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again.
I wasn't assuming.
First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Sure.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
All right.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword.
Okay.
He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
No, you told me to go to sleep.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
You don't even look like you're trying. You're sitting on a box.
I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You okay?
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay?
Prejudice sucks. It's terrible no matter who it's against. Prejudice is just, it's wrong. It's wrong in every sense of the word. Prejudice and bigotry is just, it's terrible.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Okay, backstory there.
That was a long time
what did I click? I was not paying full attention. I was looking at the dialogue bar rather than the options.
Yeah, but still. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared
Okay,
more
so he
about
took
who
us
you were than
in.
What you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him.
Still, was that after he disappeared from the castle? I'm still questioning that.
Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
We seemed rather protective of it before. But I mean, I guess we trust her.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right?
Okay, so this looks like the real world, like the skyscrapers and stuff. This is a fantasy to them. That's really funny.
So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Not like our world at all. Very much not like the real world at all.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
Definitely not like our world.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens.
Right.
Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled.
I mean, that's all true.
And the laws of these emotionally satisfied people at least. All lives are equal.
Oh, Jesus. It's like an ideal version of the real world. It's like the most ideal, like, perfect version of our world.
Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Alrighty. Water's Day? Yes. Save complete. How long does this go, I wonder?
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Okay, so cutscene showing these two, the prince
I've
and
been reading,
us.
and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in.
Sure.
The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived.
Okay, so I think it is then after.
They burned your home down.
Okay.
It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
Yeah, because that's the curse.
I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it.
That's what friends are for.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Careful now. Oh yeah, it's... So it just kept getting worse and everything. And I assume that's why he's in the stasis that he's in now? Or seemingly he's in a stasis?
I won't give up either. Trust me.
So we're, like, our biggest goal is to save the prince, it seems? A lot more cutscene heavy than I was expecting, honestly. But it might just be because it's the prologue and everything still. Once you get past the early portion, it might, like, slow down a bit and go into, like, more gameplay. More open gameplay and all.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, 1 day remains.
Yeah, alright.
Let's see.
Give me a second here. Okay. So you look around on the map with that. Zoom out.
Hold on.
Let's see.
So that's the capital. We're heading over
place
here.
Hey, don't forget.
Got it.
Okay then.
Okay.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Alright. There wasn't much to worry about there.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician.
I bet. Yeah.
Arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Was only one tribe, maybe?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then.
Yeah.
So it's describing a better world.
Utopia. I was trying to think of that word earlier.
I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read.
I mean, fair enough.
You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself.
Okay.
He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule.
Okay. Sounds like a good king, then.
Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches.
Yeah.
Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
No one cares what you think. Where did you come from? Why are you getting involved in our conversation?
Nobody asked you.
Seriously.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Yeah, nobody asked you, you jackboot.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Bitch!
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes.
I thought you were
I'm glad
fine.
A bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction.
Yeah.
I'm Stroll.
Stroll, okay.
Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
Leon.
And you are?
I'm Nico.
That's my name.
I have that right?
Yep.
It's got a certain weight to it.
Sure.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Fair enough.
Skin of my teeth. Now, where was I? Right. As for you,
He's just going on.
Someone help!
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Is that a soldier?
Yes, very good.
Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Lovely. Yeah, I would have never guessed that.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
Assuming a lot there.
Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastards' wounds.
Yeah, totally not staying behind because you're a little bitch.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first
Bitch,
step.
you were the most afraid here.
Tale? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's royal army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
Oh my god, this dude.
He's right. We're
The amount of
warriors.
posturing.
Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
Yeah, go then.
Let's
Go get
go.
yourself killed.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
So I assume we're gonna get combat
I've got a bad feeling about this.
information. What are you wearing? That the little helmet thing is adorable.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together?
Yes.
You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death.
Right?
Let's take a moment. then
He's
get in
absolutely
once
an
we're
armchair
prepared.
general.
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
Not at all.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
Okay.
I'm with you.
New ally. Okay, so we can have allies.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Alright. Such dramatic music.
Okay?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes.
Actually,
I see.
Okay. We can't save it here. I guess let's just continue forward.
this is
Oh, that don't look great. Pardon?
There it is.
Sure.
That's a human.
That is not a human.
Stand your ground!
That is very much not a human.
We have to help the survivors. Oh. Damn it.
Grias, okay. Oh, hi.
What?
Neither of them are humans.
What do you think?
Sure.
Got it?
What the fuck?
Take care of it, please.
Okay.
Things will be fine. Here we go. We're here to stop you.
Let's do this.
Right. Okay.
Let's go. Burn!
The power of fire!
Okay, okay. That was easy. So there are turn-based battles as well. Okay. And we have a level system.
That'll do it.
All right.
Wait.
What's up?
Be careful.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
So just try to sneak up on it.
Let's push through! Good one! Let's hit!
Okay, let's get this all we've got.
Quick, everyone, go!
Alright. Yeah.
They die hard!
There we go.
The next one will fall just as easy. I'll strive for greater heights.
Okay, and we can increase our stats. We have 1 point. Lowers damage the same from enemies. Yeah, let's add one to that. Wait, did I not choose? Ah, shit. Who's skill? Nico's skill?
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Hold on, then. Can I do that? No, I don't think I can. I didn't. I think it. I didn't allocate anything.
How's that? We have the edge. I'm gonna win this. Here.
Okay, well that one was much weaker.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
And I'm not gonna get a chance to allocate again until the next level, right?
That was the
Yeah.
last of it.
Hello. Wow, is it really the time for that? Well, fuck you too. I'm glad you died. Screw you. Hello? There we go.
No.
Alrighty.
Damn it! Hey.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Hello.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Yeah, I did. So we're supposed to go through that door down here then? Since that was blocked off up there?
Hold on. You...
Yeah?
I get it now. What?
It's... I hate that they keep calling it that.
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
Top of what tower? That tower? The one with the scaffolding? I guess that makes sense. Oh, hello.
Ugh, I think they see us.
Yeah, I figured.
Our usual tactics should work.
Stop you.
I won't hold back.
The power of fire.
Okay, that works.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
So we're doing a little more damage at the moment because we leveled up before. Sure? I mean, sure, yeah. No, that's good. I like that.
Hey.
No turning back.
Leave it to me.
I'm heading out.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let's go. Yep. Not like we could save it or anything at this point. What even?
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
It has too many legs, you know? Peril. Yeah, you don't say.
Humans. It was all because of them.
Stop.
We'll just have to make it work.
Okay. Raise defenses, wield arms.
Let's go. Burn.
And it doesn't do a lot.
You're mine. Burn to ash.
Ooh.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Yeah, we didn't do a lot to
Damn
it.
it all! I'm not going down like this.
Raise defenses for now.
Please.
Jeez.
How is it this?
I don't think we can defeat it, like, if we keep going this way.
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
Sure.
Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
My dude.
This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll!
This is a... This is a cutscene thing. He'll survive.
Oh, fate-saddled child.
I'm sorry?
Oh, anguished traveler.
God? What?
Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment.
What is happening?
Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen.
I'm the chosen one? Of course I'm the chosen
Or
one.
die here in obscurity. Now choose.
Do I actually have to choose?
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to
Do I get a
awaken
persona?
the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry, what? This is so dramatic. Okay, so I'm transforming. So I can transform into like this night mode. All right, I'll take it.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know.
Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
I think we found a way to fight back. Weak HP recovery for one ally. Deals weak magic. Sure. No. Okay, so we're not counting, Leon anymore. So we'll just go Cyclone for now.
Alright, that did the trick.
Yeah, that did a lot more. Oh, okay. So I return to my normal form.
If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we bend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Okay.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet.
So I can call power.
Let's go. Scour. Push through. It's okay.
You've got to hit the other
We can do
spots,
that.
too. Nice dodge. Not
Okay.
I could get you with that.
I won't hold back.
Let's go for the wing.
You hit their weakness.
I will fight with pride. Alright, how's that?
Yeah, alright.
Wait, what? It's healing?
Well, that's annoying.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Oh, yeah, that's an idea. Okay.
Seeker. Wind. Let's push through.
There you go, one apple down.
If we don't take out those apples, you know, maybe there's something I can do.
Okay. Yes.
Understood. Now it can't heal itself anymore.
Right.
Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Won't hold back.
Absolutely.
Scour. Come forth. sword, royal soul. It's still up?
It can't heal anymore, so it's gonna go down pretty soon. I've still got over 100 HP. It's not doing as much damage to me anymore.
Wind!
There we go. We did it! And we got Gorleo's apple.
Not bad.
Oh, we ranked and leveled up.
Not bad at all.
Okay. So we need to actually raise these this time. So we have 2 more after that. Let's put that another level. Let's put strength up 1 as well. Yes.
True power is born of the heart.
Yeah, alright.
A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero.
Oh, is that what it is?
The power that lies dormant in all of us.
Wait, can everybody technically do that?
To reforge
Leon will definitely be able to.
into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
Alright.
What was that voice?
God or something, I don't know.
And you! What was that power you used?
God or something, I don't know.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy.
It was crazy. You good, Stroll?
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive.
That Stroll guy is wild.
I'll be damned.
Hi.
Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank
Okay,
God
so
he's
he's
still
our
alive.
contact.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
Alright.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry it. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Well, that's good.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Alright.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guiaburn.
Guiaburn.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Right damn time.
He's all for it.
Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Okay, so there's people who know.
Wait, there's more.
But there's nothing that can be proven, I guess.
We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Right.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Yeah, probably.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question?
He's the count, right?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guiaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general.
Okay.
The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all...
But it seems like not everybody knows that it was him.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning.
Yeah.
He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick.
Right.
All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent.
I mean, I would assume
to the
so.
masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
Alright.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on
Okay, Grius, calm down.
You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Right.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
Because he seems like a good guy.
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
Right.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
That's what he's saying.
My life and sword are yours.
It's possible he could end up being a bad guy, but I trust him right now.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Alright. Deadline unknown.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Okay.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
Not a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here.
Okay.
Investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those boats.
Ah, well. Would have been too good to be true, right?
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Yeah, more about the mission, I guess.
About the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide.
Okay.
Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him.
Right, we've kind of gotten that.
To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
Yeah.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Not gonna happen. He's gonna be like the final boss. Can't have him die yet. Okay, so we should be able to save here, right? Yeah. I don't know how long this goes, but we are going to end this here. So, initial thoughts on this are, it seems interesting. It seems like this could be a really interesting game, a really fun concept. But I don't think it's something I really want to put forth the time into doing on the channel. I think there's other games I'm a little more invested in getting to eventually. So I think for now at least, unless anything changes, I think I'm going to have this be a game I play on my own time in the future. If I'm going to play it, if I'm going to continue it. Rather than continuing to play on the channel. But if I don't get around to it and eventually decide that maybe I change my mind, maybe I do want to get to it on the channel, it's possible. But I think the plan for now is that I'm going to play it on my own time. So, yeah, it's not bad. It definitely has some charm to it. Definitely had some interest. But it's just, there's other games that I think are more of a priority for me at the moment. And this one, I don't think really stood out enough to make me want to focus on getting to it anytime soon. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts on this game, on Fantazio, in the comments. And thank you so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie, and I'll see you all next time.